Hi there, it's Alex from Chemo Snacks. Now, I've got something just a little bit different for you today. Today, I'm not going to be cooking in the kitchen or sharing any tips about cooking at all. I'm actually going to be sharing some of my personal story with you. And there's a few reasons why I'm going to be doing this. It's September now, and September is my Cancerversary month. So I thought over this month I would share some of my stories and experiences with my own cancer with you. And probably I'm really nervous about doing it too, because I'm being such, so close and personal to me. I've never ever done this before with, an audience like this. So bear with me because I might blubber, but never mind. Now, I can't actually see the screen. I see there's some people on. I am a glasses wearer. There is the first thing there. As I was saying, I wanted to share some of my story with you because I want you to know the person who's actually behind this. There is a living person, feeling person behind here. And when I'm doing things on screen and giving tips and hints, what have you, I think it's really important you need to know it's coming from a place of A, experience, and B, the heart. And my heart in this is that I don't want people to go through the things that I did. Want to make everybody else's life with cancer a lot easier, and that's one of the reasons why I do what I do. It's my biggest why as to why I do what I do. I don't know what it's like in your part of the world too, but here in Australia we've had a couple of people, we best call them charlatans, who have feigned their own cancer stories for personal gain. And I know that happens all over the world, and that's not on. And I just want to show you that this is a genuine human being sitting here right in front of you. So one of the stories I wanted to share with you, or today's story, is actually not the beginning of my cancer, and I'll use the word journey. I'll have a whole talk about the word journey another day, is what was going on 9 weeks post my diagnosis. So 9 weeks post my diagnosis, there was a pretty big event in my life. And as you can see from the photo behind me, this is me on my wedding day. Now, James and I made the decision to go ahead with our wedding simply because we needed something to look forward to. And I guess in hindsight, we may not have done it. We may have, postponed it. But, we didn't know if we were going to actually have that luxury of time. Oh, that's gone off. I knew that would happen. Oh, it's back. I didn't know if we would have that luxury of time. And another reason is I was not the youngest of brides. I was 35. We were getting married a week before my 36th birthday. And I had one of those little lines in the sand about wedding dresses, and I had a really big dress and a really long train. And my little line in the sand was, if we postponed it until I was after 36 years of age, I wouldn't be able to wear the big wedding dress anymore because I'd look like mutton dressed up as lamb. And as a result, I would have to get married in a cream pantsuit. I thought, well, that's just not happening. So that was probably my biggest deciding factor of why we had to go ahead with the wedding, regardless of how I felt. So this is me on the day. I felt okay. I didn't really feel okay, but I was there and I was going to front up anyway. So the next slide here is having my makeup done. So clearly I didn't have any hair. So that was one advantage. I didn't have to get up as early as my bridesmaids to go and have my hair done. It had already been done for me. And this is the lovely Rebecca doing my makeup. Now I was looking a bit pasty there at that particular time, but it's just amazing what a little bit of makeup does. And there's my dress behind and looking at the beautiful flowers as well. Not that I could really smell them because my sense of smell was a bit dicky at that stage. Where are we next? Oh, okay. There's my hair. I call it my helmet. So it was really easy to do because I could just put my helmet on. And I think one of the girls is putting something around my neck, there. By this stage, I think I was really nervous and excited as well. I was running so far behind on time. but nobody was game to rush me along. Everybody said, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I think we're running about an hour behind. Not sure how that happened, but never mind. There we go. And that was the end result with the hair on as well. I wasn't brave. You know, people say about being brave during cancer and cancer treatment. I wasn't brave. If I'd have been brave, I would have just not had anything on my head. And I've seen other brides do that, and you know, that's just so courageous of them. I wasn't brave. I was in and out of hiding what was going on. I wasn't hiding it from people. I was more hiding it from myself. And you know, part of wearing wigs, and mind you, it was summer, it was hot. I was having Zoladex injections, so I was in like the worst menopause and hot flushes that you could possibly imagine. So having something on my head was actually torture, and yeah, I wouldn't do that again either. And now this photo is really, I call it quite interesting. Well, this is actually probably a brave photo, because this is Hubster and I, and we decided we're going to have our photographs taken here. This was way before I was diagnosed, and can you see behind, I'm pointing there, just there, that's actually Epworth Hospital. It was Freemasons when I was having my treatment there in East Melbourne. And after every treatment that I had, it was in Victoria Parade, I would be taken to this hospital right here, and that's where I'd stay for 4 days so they could control my nausea. And so actually go there and eyeball that on my wedding day was, you know, there were mixed emotions, but in the end I thought, well, I'm not going to let that spoil what we had planned. So I didn't. And there we are. So this is actually on our 10th wedding anniversary. We've got another big wedding anniversary coming up at the end of this year. But the thing is, you know, we still smile, and we still look back on that wedding day, and I keep threatening, you know, I'd love to do it again just so I could actually participate, because I sat most of the reception out. I was in a back room just exhausted while everybody else was dancing to the music and having fun and drinking wine, and I didn't get to drink anything, so that wasn't much fun for me at all, actually. The other thing that, you know, really, I think really gets to me is, thanks Rodney, is our honeymoon. We planned a white Christmas in Canada as a honeymoon, and this is where I get teary, because you know, I call it the take and take of cancer, and it's really the experiences that you miss out and can't get back. I call it, there's no redos sometimes, you know, so you can't really redo your honeymoon again. There's just no redos, and you know, missing out on that, sorry, Terry, missing out on that sort of thing is probably that hurts the most. But we can still have great times, and we have great times and great days, and there is so much to look forward to. I just want to share that little bit of it of my life with you. You know, it really, it's quite personal to me, and I want you to understand that this is the person behind what you see, and where the intention comes from, and comes from the heart. Right, there it is. I'll let you go. I'll go now too, probably have a little cry. And thanks for listening. And I hope to see you all on here again soon. And let me know of any of your experiences, anything you'd like to see that we do in the kitchen here as well. And just let me know what you need, because I'm here for you. Okay, thanks. See you.